Hey there, and welcome back to Trainwreck, an educational monster train series where you watch me struggle at around 200 Pact Shards. Recording a little out of order, I actually recorded a later episode for this week before I recorded this one because I was excited and went out of order. It just happens sometimes. So, if I make comments about a run that hasn't happened yet, you know what happened there. And you know that why that is. So, yeah, I don't have much to really report here today. I suppose we're just gonna hop in. Yeah, I not much in the way of intro. We're doing a big recording session. I do have something to say. I remember I'm actually going on vacation relatively soon. I'm going to have to figure out how in the world I'm going to record in advance for that because I'm going to be gone for a week and I don't know how I'm going to do that. We'll have to figure it out. There might be a week of no videos. I haven't yet decided because it is difficult to work a full-time job and then also record Monster Train and then also do other things. So I may or may not be able to find the time to do a whole extra week's recordings in advance of that vacation. I'll have to see if I can plan that out because I didn't even think about it. It is a ways away. I mean, I think it's just like 3 weeks away from this current episode and when it's going live. So maybe I can pull it off, but we'll see. It'll be tough to come up with that kind of a backlog, but maybe. I don't know. Anyway, we're not worried about that today. Today we are playing some normal stuff. Let's see, what did we do last time? We're on an 18 win streak here. I think it was Strangler. Yeah, it was a Strangler Predator 2 run with an Alloyed Construct self-infused in front. And there was a Shroud Mitosis, some Morsel Miners, a Shade Lamp in there, Winged Technology. It squeezed the victory. We did have an X5 event on a plus 30 Glimmer, which is pretty incredible. There was a lot of discussion on the YouTube comments about this one, and I thought about it a fair bit. There were comments about whether or not I should be playing the morsels in front or in back, relying on the glimmers to heal my floor. Part of the challenge with that is it relies on always hitting the glimmers on the correct turns. And if I face tank all that HP into Alloyed Construct, there's a non-zero chance I lose Alloyed Construct if I don't draw the right pickups there. Now, I do think there's an argument to making sure that on turns where I had lifesteal, since I had the quick, right? Then I should put them in the back. And I think on those turns I did. I don't remember exactly. So that's a nuanced interaction I should be careful about. But I don't actually think that I wanted to be banking too hard on the glimmers for the heals there. I think it's easy to get overconfident and then be like, "Ah, dang, a bad draw." And maybe in a casual run, if you were doing it yourself or something, you might go, "All right, well, that sucks. I'm just gonna rerun this combat." I don't do that though. I try very hard to avoid rerunning combats, and obviously I allow it to happen in this series because, in truth, when you think about it, I've only really played this series for, I don't know, like 40 runs or something like that. Probably, I think it's actually a little more than that, but I've only played it a little bit compared to the other ones, so I'm still in the quote-unquote learning phase. I don't want to force myself down the no reset path yet, but I want to minimize it at least. Now, obviously, I play in such a way that I try to avoid resetting it all, and I don't let myself do that on my main series, but anyway, that kind of explains it. I'm trying to hedge my bets. The other question that came up in that discussion that I think was interesting is where do you put your buffs, right? Where do you put your buffs, like your your perils of productions and things like that in a run like that? Because Alloyed Construct, of course, hits one more time. So he likes having the extra buff. The stats are better spent on him. But he's also in the front, right? Which means that he dies first in Relentless, which is bad, of course. So the question comes down to, am I more confident I can keep him alive in Relentless so he hits more times and gets value, or do I put it in back to secure the value there? And obviously some other things I was balancing here were I wanted to get my Windleton, which was hitting twice, over a certain threshold to actually clear the back like 3 units, right? So it was a real interesting balancing game there. And we ended up winning, of course, so that worked out well in our favor. And it was close, though. I think that there were some narrow decisions that could have swung it into a loss had I not made them correctly. So interesting discussions all abound. We're moving on to Solgard. We love Solgard. At least I like him. I don't actually think he's that incredible. I just think he is super cool. But I think that's all I have for you. I ended up actually spending quite a bit of time talking about things here, so fair enough. But yeah, as always, do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's play Solgard. Let's do it. Yeah. All right. Making sure I'm actually recording. I had this big scare recently. I was like, oh no, I'm an hour into this episode. Am I actually recording? But it turns out I was. This looks bad, but good, but bad? What in the world? Alright, hope you're all doing well today. I'm doing fine, trying to make some recording progress for the week here. It is a weekend for me, which is nice. In the middle of a big release at work still, which means that my weekdays are very difficult to record on right now. But yeah, so we make do with the weekends if we can. Alright, let's get in on this. Today we are Exile, Stygian, Exile, Hellhorned. Obviously, Queen Zimplings into Solgard, suboptimal. We're just going to call it like it is. But we have some really good spells and units here, so maybe I can actually form a weird run out of this. We're facing Pushback Talos, Rage Fell, and Chased Seraph. We have Flash Freeze, Fledgling Imp, and Frenzied Swarm. These starting cards are disgustingly good. So Flash Freeze is an exceptional ping, really glad to have it. Fledgling Imp is Fledgling Imp. This is floor-wide scaling, and I have 2 of them, which means that this could be a self-infused endless angle here. There's a lot of power in this. Our steel shops early on are really good. And then Frenzied Swarm is a good survivability line. I could hold over this, I can -1 it, and we can send it. Of course, it conflicts a little bit with foregone powers, basically making them useless. But at least we didn't hit Diligent. Because if this were Diligent, I think you could not go into Frenzied Swarm because of the way that the foregone powers interact, but we'll see. Chased I can override. I can beat Chased with Rage, no problem. Alright, let's go. We are Temples on 2, 4, 5, and 8. 4 Temples, nice. Dupe on 8 is Magic Side, okay. We have Steel Shop on 7. There's a Trinket Shop there as well. Removal Dupe Pyromines on 6, that's good to know. Magic Shop competing with it. Magic and Steel on 5. None of these shops have been remarkably good. Yeah, a little unfortunate. So I guess there is a good Magic Shop on 4, we'll take it. There's no Steel on 4, which means we get the double Steels early, which is true. Stygian banner, Hellhorned banner on the Steels here. Hellhorned banner on the Magic on 2. And a Hellvent on 3 as well if I need it. So, okay. I'm practicing going a little faster through this map because I register all of the important details, but I don't think I need to spend like 5 minutes explaining them to you all. Alright, let's see what we get. Tethys Scales, Split Anvil. Difficult decision here. I mean, I think Split Anvil is better overall. I can lean into this strongly in this run. It could be an Ember solution in a big way. Let me play more cards. Tethys Scales is pretty solid, though. I think I'm going to take the Anvil because it's a more formative run defining relic here. I could see something like an Ice Tornado, toss a holdover on it, and cruise. Although it would never get the first holdover because Frenzied Swarm. I guess it depends on if I'm forced down the Cold Channel line or not. Yikes. I think it's still Split Anvil here. Forge says, yeah, force down the Cold Channel line. This is going to be a tough run, because there's no universe I take Dire Channel here. Even bad Titan Sentry is better than Dire Channel, and then you can just throw away Cold Channel at some point. I mean, fair. We have to take the money here, I need to. Remember, this is a 200 shard run, so I'm going to have to find ways of skating by. This retribution thing is scary, but I think because of clergy, I can get away with it, right? I just need to make sure that Solgard lives into Relentless here. That's actually it. So you play the Queen Zimplings first, 5, 5, 5. Okay, so I'm going to Solgard upstairs. If Solgard gets one round into Relentless, we're golden. I'm not going to put a Train Steward on him yet. Okay, I'm going to ping middle. Now, I could do Queen Zimpling here and clear the floor, I believe. Right? 2 of them attack here. Yeah, and then I can foregone power downstairs to kill the big guy. Okay, so this gives me the collector too, which is very nice. I am going to shoot a whole bunch here. A Train Steward middle gets a kill, which is good. Then I can finally get a foregone power upstairs. Okay, this is what I was hoping for. You play Queen's Impling on top, which tanks this, right? Yes. Then we do double Fledgling Imps on this floor, which is silly. And we foregone power downstairs to kill. I think we can get it, right? Yeah, buddy. Queen's Impling, Weight of Contrition, 1 foregone power. We super get it. We incant upstairs. All right, we're fine. This is ugly, but fine. You play, I mean, it's double flash freezes, for sure. Yes, we play the 1 foregone power because we could hit. We hit, yeah, cool. We of course get through this because of a massive amount of frostbite is the thing. It didn't take much there. So we get everything, no damage taken, excellent work. I have the split anvil, so I'm going to take this crypt builder 10 times out of 10 here. Yep, it's good. Important work, Impish Scholar. That's a little early for my Impish Scholar friend. I think important work is correct. I could see this becoming the imp line here. Sure. I think we need to hunt for the Endless, because if I see the Endless, we're golden. I also really want a Stygian unit here, although I will say Steelworker would be pretty nice too. This is a tough call, actually. The holdover would be good. I think the strongest pickup is an Endless, though. We're going to go to the Stygian unit. Yeah, I think that's true. Endless, my god. We are experiencing Monster Train. Titan Sentry. Ooh, Icy Silliphite. I mean, with an Endless self-infused... Wow, that's actually difficult. You know, it's funny because Cold Channel is basically bad Titan Sentry in most cases, but I still want Titan Sentry even though I have, right? Even though I have it. Now I'm going to take, I think I take the Silliphite. She sucks, but she takes this rage really well. Just really, really well. Man, this is a weird run because looking at this, I feel very, very strong at 100 shards, but at 200 shards, you're going to need to find a way to keep this unit alive, and that's not easy to achieve. It's not easy to achieve at all. I think you gotta take the Shark. I think the Shark is just a better unit here, believe it or not. I don't like Silliphite here, and I see enough units coming up that I feel reasonably confident I'll find something. So I'm gonna take the Shark. I know. I'm going to take the Shark. We're gonna toss him a plus 25 here, and I'm going to chill. I am going to self-infuse the Imp right now. I'm going to take a 10 in piercing on this Crypt Builder, by the way. I think that's good. Then we self-infuse the Imp. Right? Do I do this here? I think I do. It's very strong, right? It is just extremely strong. Yeah, I think so. Okay, we'll do it. It's a lot of shards. I could take this -2, but remember, split anvil. Split anvil. You know you could like -2 spell chain Frenzied Swarm. It's kind of bad, right? I mean, It's not good. It's like double stacking it and it still costs 0. It's not terrible, I suppose. I don't want to go to 60 shards here. I don't feel that strong. I just don't. I have 4 temples. I can make it here. I'm okay. 45 is already more disrespectful than I would like. Mark of invasion. I have a shark with plus 25 HP. Money good? Money good. I can also just throw this at the pyre if I want to. Like if this draw is bad enough, right? Yeah, it's just, I mean, it's Queen's Impling. I mean, I actually will just do Solgard Shark here, and we ping 1 to save the HP. That's actually a funny realization. You ping 1 and then that guy lives, but I have to foregone power to get him. That's funny. And then just put the... Alright, fair enough. We play a Queen's Impling up... I mean, we clear top floor, actually. So I think I take the money because... Money? I'm going to Queen's Impling upstairs, and I will important work it. Missed the Crypt Builder. That's a shame. Let's Queen's Impling middle here. Oh, actually, psych! Behold my immediate power up. Duh. Just hit a man. That was a mistake, I suppose. I think we get through this as long as I remember to actually incant something. Again. I have a weird realization here. Do some damage middle, but he heals it all back. Yeah, so the funny thing is, I don't know. I don't do any damage on this floor right now. So you play the Queen's Impling and you actually don't get the Queen's Impling killed anymore. Which means if I draw the Fledgling Imp, I have a bad day. So I don't know. That's a toughie. We're just going to play some stuff here and hope for the best on this guy, I think. So we leak 5. I mean, it's fine. Bottom deck my Fledgling Imp. Incredible news. We just, you love it to death. I am going to work on downstairs, I suppose. We take a whole bunch of damage here, but at least we don't totally get blasted. Foregone power there, 25 damage to the boss. It's enough. We make it through this. I mean, the combat, we're going to take some more hits here, sadly. But the Frostbite gets him. I Fledgling Imp upstairs in order to scale this floor. And then I shoot it in order to incant. It's not pretty, but it's something, and I will Frostbite on this floor. The more Frostbite I do to the boss, the better. This is a really weird run. Well, we did it, I guess. We win with Rage into my Cold Channel backline Titan Sentry floor. We take 14 because that combat was scary. I'm going to take the Offering Token. I need incants. Yeah, and that can replace an incant with something good. Wow, all three common imps. You take the Welder Helper here. Right. Yeah, a lot of units. Yikes. What is this? Divine Relic. Absolutely. Give me that advanced prototype. Incredible news. Great, so I hard win this next combat. Excellent. Now, I have a shark, which is strange. I'm going to go left. I want a unit here. This whole thing is very strange, okay? I get it. Horned Warrior is really good. Yeah, Horned Warrior is really good here. He has multi-strike. We're going to re-roll. I think the play is for sure a plus 25 on the lad. This will just be important, and we're going to flip him and look for a multi, I suppose. Quick. We're going to take this horde. Drop cage. The only thing I could see that could drop cage here right now is Siren Song, which would be disgusting. And I would click it anyway. Golden Vault is really good here, though. Man, pushback Talos is going to be brutal. It's okay, though, because I took a plus 30 in my Horned Warrior. I think Golden Vault is the pickup here, actually. Yeah, we'll take it. Now the question is, do you quick here? This is a challenge because you scale to a point where you no longer can... You kill the floor before your imp dies. And I do have pings, which is nice, I suppose. If I end up leaning on, like, what is it? This Frenzied Swarm, I don't think you quick here, right? No. And if I overflow a Tiny Stone on this, I mean, I'm just going to make more of them and be okay with it, I think. Yeah, I don't think making the choice here is correct. We'll see more steel shops, right? I am still looking for another Endless. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, they give me the Tiny Stone. All right, Monster Train, screw you two. It's fine. I mean, in truth, Tiny Man here is really powerful. It's still really good. We're going to do it. Man, it's fine. It's fine. Ugh, you hate to see it. You hate to see it, but it's okay. Could have had a quick on him. Then he would have been really good. It's okay. You never take the quick there, I think. You might. You might put the quick in there and go, it's good enough. He hits twice. But you can't count. There's so many things you can't count on here. It's Monster Train. We move on. It's Monster Train. Gross. You hate to see it. Now I can face tank upstairs. This is actually pretty good. I actually think Shark is better than Solgard, which is really sad. Yeah, I'm gonna face tank on here. I think Shark is a more important backline than Solgard here. I will incant, I believe. It's kind of not great, but it's fine. All right, Solgard, do you live the day? He's tiny. Is Tiny Man better than a Train Steward on this turn, actually? No, I mean, the Train Steward is just superior in this particular combat, so... Okay, bud, that's fair. You what? You Tiny Stone here, and then we toss the Fledgling Imp at it? And... you incant, I guess? Yeah. Frostbite, I suppose. I mean, Tiny Horned Warrior is doing work, so fair enough. Yeah, so you do Welder Helper upstairs. We important work him out. I Offering Token downstairs and Crypt Builder that man into the ether. We face tank with the Train Steward middle, which I believe clears most of this floor. And upstairs we play the Fledgling Imp, which tanks some of this. Because we're planning around our Relentless. I mean, the Train Steward's hard win this combat anyway, so really, what am I concerned with? Does not really matter. We scale upstairs, it's a good choice. We flash freeze the boss, it's solid. Does not really matter. True. True enough. Yeah, I mean, the Train Steward's actually stronger on middle, so that's good. We definitely Fledgling Imp upstairs, saves this 14, gives a lot of damage. You Impling here, solid. Train Steward, shoot, kill a man. We're good, right? Mid-floor is cleared, which is silly when you think about it. These Train Stewards, I wish I could keep them, right? They're truly out of this world. Then we just play another one downstairs, and I think we win. Yeah, we win on this turn, actually, which is silly. This is very powerful. I mean, obviously the Train Steward relic goes away. It's okay, but yeah. Impelate. It's not terrible. It's a good spell. I like it. Spike of the Hellhorned, no. Reinforce, no. Yeah, I'm going to take the Impelate here. It's fine. Guard of the Unnamed. Armor scaling here. I mean, I have all the offensive scaling I need in this imp, right? So if I take the Guardian of the Unnamed here, I can then dupe that guy almost right away. It also makes him a really good backline. Yeah. That'll do. We'll Guard of the Unnamed as the infusion here. I think with the imp scaling we'll be fine. I don't need space. I don't need Ember. I need card draw. Yeah. I need to draw my imp. is where I'm at. So removal's our value, and I would still take a holdover, so we'll go to the right. I actually think we have what we need here. Pyre Health, Magic Shop says remove consume, nope. A +10, eh. -1, I'm gonna put that in this Frenzied Swarm, I think. We'll look at this temple first. What do we get, a +30? I mean, I could turn this Crypt Beholder into a true monster. Just kill a man. The Purge Stone, not sure yet. I do think the infusion is now of Guard into Horned Warrior here. Yes. We get like 50 life on Solgard, right? Let me just look. It is like 50, right? Yeah, it's 50. I could hard pivot on Titan Channel. That's a funny idea. More life. It's weird. What is your frontline choice? I don't know. Maybe it's just throw Solgard away and then... Maybe it's throw Solgard away and then you just make 3 of these Horned Warrior Guard of the Unnamed things. You might. That's actually not terrible. I'll take the Cold Channel. He's better thrown away this way. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not going to pivot. The removals here, we do want to cut these Train Stewards. They are bad now and will be forevermore. Magic Shop. I think the -1 goes in this Frenzied Swarm. Yes. I'm leaning on the +30 on that Crypt Builder, by the way. That's a for sure, I believe. I'm going to +10 one of the Flash Freezes here, just to buff it. Flip this. Permafrost. Okay, that's not going to be helpful, I don't think. I'll take the 20 consume in... Well... It's not bad tossing it in, getting rid of a Flash Freeze, but I actually kind of like this card. I have to take stuff. Remember, this is a 200 shard run of Monster Train, so we're going to do +30 in the Crypt Builder. It's a good one. The Purge here, I guess it's going to be a foregone power. Sure. I have not enough spells in this run, and I am going to do the infusion of Guard into Horned Warrior right now. Okay. 110 shards. I mean, they're going to give me Pyrelight Master, and I'm going to perish. I mean, it's Monster Train. I don't know what anyone expects from me here. -1 in Empalate. I think that's good. We'll take it. I think I should remove cards. I'm scared. Like, let's remove 2. Yeah. Yeah. And then I'm going to purge a Flash Freeze, I believe. Not purge, but I'll do the 20 consume on it. The other one, I think, here is good. We spent a lot of money there, but I'm scared, right? This is Pyrelight Master, and I just implode. Okay, it's not Pyrelight Master, but it is Conduits. I can answer Conduits, shockingly. It's scary, though. Alright, it's scary. I think I play Titan Sentry bottom, Solgard upstairs. I can save 15 here, I believe, which I will do. I wonder if it's just better to shoot the guy in front. I mean, it's better to save HP here for sure. Yeah, alright, fine. I might lose the Collector for that. I do lose the Collector for that, and the truth is, I'm okay with it. You play Welder Helper, Guard, we important work that guy. Oh, it draws the Flash Freeze. Neat. I'm going to shoot the Collector then. And I'm going to Incant, I think. I'm actually going to Frostbite downstairs. Getting rid of that dude is good. We're going to eat dirt here, huh? Hey, actually, we see the Imp, which is neat. I like that. I'm going to draw a card. That is tough. I'm going to eat dirt, is what we've learned here. Queen Zimpling. Queen Zimpling. I could stop this damage coming in, but I think it's wrong. I want this Clip Conduit to die. It's tough, right? I don't want 30 damage coming in here, but... Well, I guess I kill that guy in back no matter what. 14 Frostbite. The imp attacks into spikes. This actually is good, right? We do this. I only lose like 5 here, and we save 30. Yeah, because the imp kills itself into spikes here, which is good. And then top floor, this guy was going to beat me up anyway, but meh. Meh. Oh, sick. Fledgling imp now. Unfortunately, he never dies. But I think the plan is we impolate. Yikes. Do I give up on the imp here? I kill a man downstairs and then I impolate to kill a man. I think I kill a man in middle. It's tough. I think the crypt builder is way better here though. So we send it on middle here, I'm pretty sure. We send it on bottom and we foregone power down here. I lose the imp, unfortunately. Alright, this could be a lot worse, right? We do Queen's Impling. We then important work the Impling. Good. I can flash freeze in the... Ooh, that 16 damage man is walking on me. I need him to perish here. That's good. I'm going to offering token here. Let's see, 31, 31. So 16, 31, 31. I would like this frostbite going through here. 63. This saves a lot if I... Yeah, I'm going to let this walk. Actually, is it better to Frenzied Swarm this? He hits me, what, 3 times? I lose some cash. I save a lot of HP here. Am I worried about my money? I get the money back from this aggressive aim, by the way. It's not that big of a deal. I think I might lose Relentless here, so let's Frenzied Swarm this. I lose some damage in that back area for sure. This man hits me twice. Yo, we actually do great. I can play Fledgling Imp. Right, we play Fledgling Imp. Hold up. This is stupid, but very funny. You Fledgling Imp, you Queen's Impling 3 times. You play the Fledgling Imp now. And then we Frenzied Swarm here, which kills the conduit and buys us a turn, and also punches this boss. Wow, that's actually incredible. What a good hit. You impolate this man into oblivion. We Fledgling Imp upstairs. We important work him. I draw a card, which, well, unfortunate. I'll just keep doing it. Frostbite here. Yeah, sure. Alright, we definitely get through this combat now. Cool. Good. Actually, I think saving his HP was probably pretty important here. Well, I don't know. We actually kind of crunched this guy once we get the actual attacks in. So I took like 50 gold and I gained 150 out of it. I think that's a fair trade. Titan's Tooth is a pretty good card here. You run into similar situations where it's hard to play all this stuff at once. Right? Like Ember would be really helpful here, or Forever Flame would be really helpful. Another Frenzied Swarm is not it, I don't think. Cuddle Hex is barely even recognizable as a card. Titan's Tooth's good here. I'm going to Magic Shops, right? I am. I'll put a -1 in that. Yeah, sure. That's a good card. Inferno. Also a good card. Important Work. Maybe a better card. It might be a better card. Is Inferno or... Oh my gosh. Just so many 3-costers here. I don't even know what to say. Inferno's tough. I'm going to play Important Work here. I think this is right. Another one of those. Those are really good incants. I think the right choice here is Magic Shop. Yes. We get some cash. I get the Magic Shop here. If I never see a holdover, it's okay. -1 goes into Titan's Tooth here, certainly. But we'll look at the Temple first. They got a -2 for me, huh? Well, never mind. I'm going to put it a -2 into Titan's Tooth. Intrinsic. Intrinsic, huh? There was a world where you go, haha, Intrinsic Frenzied Swarm with holdover, but that's bad, because that costs 1 Ember. Don't love that. -1, though. I mean, I could make this thing free. I take these upgrades, but I also need to make sure that I leave space for Plus 30 and a 10 in piercing eventually. I'll put a -1 into this flash freeze. I think I'm going to hold out on the 10 in piercing maybe for a Titan's Tooth. Yeah, we'll make this card free at least. That's good. I'm going to re-roll here because holdover is value. No holdover. Okay. -1. Tough. 20 consume. Tough. Our cards are getting pretty good. I'm going to look at the caverns now. Ooh, a rare pick, huh? I mean, I think the best rare pick here is... there could have been... There's a universe I looked at this first, got the Awoken pick, and then found a remove consume that was in that earlier shop and put it into a spike, and then we went infinite here, which would have been silly, but possible. It's never Remnant. I'm going to take the Umbra because I would take like a Trample Stone here. Forever Consume is actually a really good card here. I'm just going to tell it like it is. Yeah, Forever Consume is actually really good here, I believe. If I hadn't taken that -2, I might have put it into this Blazing Bolts. I like Forever Consumed, though. This is solid. It's a flexible card that I can play at 0 Ember, but it's also a good pickup for other things. And I can toss like a -1 here to guarantee that it does something, which is always nice. That's true. That is true. I'm leaning towards taking Ember if I don't see a solution to this, by the way. I want to be able to play a 3-coster plus my Imp as needed. I don't think it's a -1 on this, really. I think we'll chill. It's just another good card, I think. I could Permafrost the important work if I find value in that. I go left coming up. I need to dupe the Horned Warrior. True. I guess I don't really need Steel Shops. I'm just looking now at the... I guess I would take a Endless for Titan Sentry, maybe. Meh. It's not bad, I suppose. Interesting. Well, that is an interesting idea. I think I'm gonna chill. What's in here? An intrinsic. Do I have to take this? I don't think I do, right? Now hold up. What am I looking at? 125? This is what, 135? 150? And then assume I get 25 here, so 175. I'm duping Horned Warrior. I'm duping, and again, I'm getting 30. So I'm at 205 if I skip this. So I'm going to chill. Yeah, I'm at 205 if I skip this, and I think that I might very reasonably do so. Cool, we move on. I think it's fair. 120 here is, yeah, I was going to say, Crystal Cloak is terrifying. Crystal Cloak is horrifying here. So I need to save Shark is what that tells me. Don't click the multi-strike. Oh my god, don't click it. Okay. I have to save Shark. Well, I might be able to do it if I get enough. Interesting. I may be able to do this if I get enough of Frostbite on Solgard here. So we Solgard, we Horned Warrior. I actually think we Shark middle to guarantee Collector. Right, and I'm going to Queen Zimpling downstairs. I will kill the Imp. I'll Frostbite. It at least guarantees that man perishes. Okay. Cool, so I play Queen Zimpling middle. It's okay. I'm going to play an Impling upstairs because I want to incant with it. True. Frenzied Swarm is a fun deal here. I think the play is we Offering Token downstairs. Yes, which kills the Crypt Builder on this man. I'm scared of him because of that 15/2 on middle, and now I don't have to fear it. I can incant upstairs. This guy's obviously scary, but I don't know, just high roll your Fledgling Imp and you're fine. And then we Flash Freeze him, and we Flash Freeze him again. And I Forgotten Power him, and I finally kill him. Incredible. Top floor is going to be okay, because you play the Imp dies to the Shaman. Oh gosh, I do think we need a Titan's Tooth bottom. That floor scares me. I'm gonna blast middle. I think that's correct. Queen Zimpling? I mean, I'd probably take the 30 damage here, actually, right? Or I incant upstairs. I'm gonna save HP on my lad. We'll take the free incant upstairs. I will just keep incanting up here. It's armor, right? Mid floor, that top floor is a problem. I can impalate here. That's a thing. I can front tank with a welder helper here. And then we Queen Zimpling in the middle, and I think we do okay. We save all of our HP, which I honestly will say I value quite a bit. Good. We make it through. And Shark actually is fine here too. So, let's Offering Token on the Titan's Tooth here. It's good. We're going to Fledgling Imp. I'm going to Important Work it. I'm going to Fledgling Imp. I am going to hit the boss for 60. And I'm not going to Frenzied Swarm upstairs. I mean, it doesn't matter what I do then. Yeah, okay, fine. I think we kill on Relentless if I can find... Okay, so playing this Crypt Builder is a big win here, for sure. I think it's correct, actually, to play the Imp for a third turn on this one, right? Yes. I will Flash Freeze the boss here. I guess I can Important Work here for no real... I could have done that in the better order, right? Yeah, and gotten an incant out of it. It's unfortunate. That was a mistake. I actually think, in truth, I do enough damage. I need to hit this guy for 260 here. Yeah. I think we guarantee to win by doing it this way. Yeah, we win. Cool. Good. So, really what you're doing here is you Foregone Power for 3, and then we Titan's Tooth, and then we Frenzied Swarm, and we actually survive. It's a lot of Frostbite too, right? 70-something. I mean, they died of Frostbite. Cool. Good job. Go team. Ancient Synergy, incredible card. I'm going to click it. I'm going to click it here over the Unnamed Tome because I'm looking for power plays. Yeah. March of Shields is a really good card. I'm going to click it. That's an incant. I like that card. Good. I'm going to the left here. I need to dupe my friend. Yes, we take the money. I'm going to cut a couple cards. The cuts here are honestly Foregone Powers. The Imps are good because they power up the Impalate and they go away. And they also enable my Important Works to find value early on. So we're going to drop 2 Foregone Powers here. I'm going to dupe the Horned Warrior. We move on. Okay, I think we beat Fell. This is what, Rage? Ugh, Rage at 150 is horrifying. It's Solgard, Guard, Guard. I Flash Freeze downstairs. I think we Incant up top. Crypt Builder here to kill that top creature. I'm going to work on Fell. She's going to take a bit of damage. Good. Alright, we see our Imp, which is great news. I'm going to play... Imp must be held over, so it's Titan Sentry on bottom, I believe. There's a lot of Frostbite into the lady. And then it's a Fledgling Imp, I suppose? On middle? Sure, I'm going to Incant upstairs. Every little bit matters. Okay, that's good Frostbite into the boss. I'll take that. Now, here we do Fledgling Imp upstairs. We do Important Work on the Fledgling Imp. Fledgling Imp upstairs. Now, I want this enemy to hit my Imp. So we do the Titan's Tooth here. I Queen's Impling middle. It's actually way better to play the Forever Consumed Impalate there. Good. That does put some damage in on Fell here too, which is nice. Cool. And now it's, I mean, it's straightforward. It's March of Shields, Fledgling Imp, Important Work, Fledgling Imp, Leia Queen's Impling, Incant. truly. I mean, we're going to take some cleave up the stairs, which is not ideal. Ooh, I can actually stop it, huh? I can do important work here. I can stop it with the Frenzied Swarm, which is worth it. So then the play is you Queen Zimpling, Fledgling Imp middle, and we Frenzied Swarm upstairs to save that HP. And we do 21 there, which is funny. Okay. This is a simple Fledgling Imp, Impolate angle here. I'm looking to play Welder Helper and Queen Zimpling. Then we incant upstairs. Every bit of armor matters. Okay, top floor. Tough. I believe Crypt Builder is more valuable here than Fledgling Imp. I get the March of Shields, and I get a Titan's Tooth through it. And I force a redraw here anyway, and we put 430 into the boss that way. Just feels so much stronger overall. Incant, maybe my Imp. No Imp today. Unfortunate. We can shoot the friend in the back, though, which is nice. I like that. An Ancient Synergy here. Also good. We just play a whole bunch of incants. I mean, this looks like it'll work, right? Yeah, you Fledgling Imp here. We then Impolate. I Queen Zimpling middle, and then we straight up Frenzied Swarm the boss, which does disgusting amounts of damage. Yeah, I mean, we super win, actually. It was like a 55 Frostbite here. Yeah, we are actually very cruising, as it were. Good grief, actually. We take a lot of damage here. Good lord. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense when you think about it, because she does 100 damage, for the record. This is Rage Fell on 150 shards. She does 100 damage in a round. Now, what really saves us here is this, like, 136 Frostbite. This floor does not have the durability to take on Rage Fell there, but Last Stand, I think, is it. That's a big scaler. I like that. I'm going to take Ember here. We didn't see an answer. I do want to have the Ember. Yeah. Now watch. We're going to see an answer immediately. Oh, we take the Divine Scorch Steel here. I think this actually adds enough value. We could also go Mark of an Exile. 100% HP. I mean, that's going to give him like 60 or something here, I believe. It might be 70. I think... Well, no, Divine Scorch Steel puts a problem on killing my Imp. I'm going to take the Mark of an Exile. HP here. I want a little bit of power up into Ring 7, I think. I go left, or I go right. I go right. We could high roll. I think the Trinket Shop has better value, and I see removals. Yeah, we'll do this. Yeah, I'm not as keen on seeing the Endless for Shark, as cool as it might be. Our cuts here are actually pretty tough, right? I mean, it's going to be, what, foregone power? It might be foregone power, actually? Weird. I'll think about it. What's in the Horde? Yikes. Titan's Claw, Wing Clippings, Faulty Loader. Big yikes. I think the Faulty Loader is the pick here. Sure. Yeah, it's a weaker turn. Hold channel 3. Yeah, alright. We'll take it. Merchant of Trinkets says Resonant Shard, Hell's Banners. Okay, these are both really good pickups. Resonant Shard is very strong. Hell's Banners... I don't actually think so. I'm going to take this shard and we're going to re-roll. Lost Luggage. Very good. Find your Imp ASAP. Yeah, find Imp. Imp good. We're going to remove... It's tough. I actually think cutting a Queen Zimpling is good here. Drops my Impolate down to 90. If I get a 10 in piercing, it's still good. It stays over 100. I can cut one Imp and be okay with my run here, I think. because it drops Impalate, but 10 in piercing keeps him over 100. We're going to move on from that. It's a pretty good set of pickups. I like that. We scale fast. Not afraid of the scaling here. Big turn. Big turn. It's Solgard. I could save the Ember Drain here, potentially. Okay, yeah, true. The bottom floor is scary, huh? I mean, I am going to need to, basically, Ancient Synergy this floor. I don't think there's a world I don't. Interesting. Guess I could Titan's Tooth this floor, too, and it would actually clear out most of it, right? That's true. Oh, wait, I have 4 Ember. Oh, thank goodness. What a good decision on my part. I was looking at this like, I don't know about this, friends. I'm going to take the Ember Drain here for Solgard to get this armor. Because I don't want to play both imps. Yeah, okay. Then we Welder Helper. This is a free card. Okay, good. We have to play Horned Warrior. I then Ancient Synergy here. Yes. This is stronger than the alternatives. It makes the Titan's Tooth free, and I can get the Flash Freeze in the back. Good. I really don't have a way of... I could pull the thing forward? What the heck? I could pull it forward and play a Queen's Impling on it. Is that good? Curse you, faulty loader, for costing me 100 gold. I think we want to try. We want to try. Hit that important work. See what we see. Yo, I mean, we get it. I will take it. Oh, actually, we're fine because of the foregone power. I am a genius. I am a genius. The collector is mine. I finally get my first incant. Good grief. Okay, not great. Horned Warrior lands. We'll do our best. I'm going to incant. Hey, actually, we're fine. The run is saved. Fledgling Imp. And then we kill my Fledgling Imp. And then I forever consumed this man because apparently that's important. You know what? Fair enough. This top floor is horrifying. Yes. True. I'm going to scale this floor into the ether here. I think it's good to do. I'm going to play Imp middle. It perishes very fast. Yikes. Then we Impalate. Then I Frenzied Swarm. And I think this actually works out. Yeah, I take 10 because of the math. Top floor, horrifying. This whole floor, everything about this run is just terrifying here, truly. But they're all spells, which is great. So you play the Imp here, and we get to decide which spell I want to cast first. Oh, yo, you want to know what's also sick? I could do a 4-coster here and play 3 3-costers, because Forever Consumed. Play my whole hand out. That's an interesting idea. You kill one, then we blast the other 2. I only take the 12, and then I can... I mean, we skip the Imp. I use Last Stand to scale here. I mean, okay. All right. I'm going to do this upstairs because it saves... Actually, I should do this middle. I could just blast this guy for 260 piercing. Yeah, never mind. We're good. So I do 120 upstairs. Wow, wild. And then I Ancient Synergy here for sure. Incredible. I'm going to March of Shields on this floor now. And then Last Stand here, and this is good. It's enough damage to win the combat, for sure. Good. Now I'm going to Crypt Builder this middle guy into the Ether, and we actually do okay. The question is now, how do I just not lose? I'm going to take Imp upstairs because it tanks hit for me, which I think is good. I will Offering Token. Okay. I will Important Work the Imp. I will play the Imp here. I could shoot a man. This upcoming floor is terrifying to me. I might just lose Solgard here, which is really bad. We're going to shoot a man because it saves something here. Every little bit does something, and then I can Queen Zimpling and then Foregone Power. We do enough damage, it's just a matter of how do I not lose. Okay, well we saw the Frenzied Swarm, so I feel better about that. Yeah, but this obviously looked terrifying. I get the Crypt Builder out. Wabam. We love to see that. I can give him some armor. I also love to see that. I'm going to work on these front guys a bit, I think. Yes. I'm going to play the Forever Consumed. Yeah, I'll play it for the incant. That seems reasonable. And then I can save 65 HP. I think that changes this combat around in a big way, which is good. I can finally Fledgling Imp, Important Work him. The Fledgling Imp middle. I play the Impalate here. Cool. I'm gonna not disrespect this boss. We'll incant. Sure. This seems reasonable. Yeah, that seems fine. Let's not do disgusting things here. Let's press and turn. Good. Alright, we get through this combat. I think bonus HP definitely helped. The 400 gold and the money here, big value. Is it Urchin Spines? Am I going to Guardian's Amulet this run? Am I going to really Guardian's Amulet here? I'm going to a magic shop, right? I mean, everything matters. I'm running out of survivability choices, so we're going to click it. Impressive. It's impressive. I could take that. It's not a bad call, I suppose. It's not my Tenon Piercing target. If I don't have an Imp in hand, it's a bad card. I'm just going to skip that. I don't think that's valuable here. 10 gold could be worthwhile. We, of course, go left. I need everything here. Take money. Give me double in something. Man, if I had seen that Awoken's Rail Spike, I'd have the first Hell Pact. Incredible. Magic Shop says double stack. Look, friends, I'm running out of choices here. We're going to need to do something. A -2 is good. I'm going to put the -2 into Guardian's Amulet, and I'm going to double stack this sad card. Is 4 sap good? Not really, but, you know, whatever. Tenon Piercing here. I think it is the Impalate. This just... Oh, but the Titan's Tooth. 25. And the Ancient Synergy is good. The Ancient Synergy is worse than the Impalate, in my opinion. Impalate is 100 Piercing, solid choice. But the Titan's Tooth, this could clear waves for me. That's really good. We're going to do that thing here for sure. I might do an infusion on that self-infused Imp here. We'll see. -1. I want to get cards to 2, I think. You want to kind of stagger your 3 with the 2. Too many of these 3s is not ideal. Ancient Synergy is a really important card to play every time I see it, so I'm going to make it 2. That's worthwhile. Remember, my money is competing with Golden Vault value here, but upgrading these cards is important. I'm just going to tell it like it is. Upgrading these cards matters. I think leaving this at 2 is good, so it connects with my 1-costers, potentially. We're going to stagger these. The +10 is good here. I'll take it. The double stack, I mean, I need to answer something. I could double stack Frenzied Swarm, but that is my holdover if I see it. So I'm going to double stack the Guardian's Amulet. 4 sap, that could save me some serious amount of damage here in Heartbreak. Holdover? Yo, holdover. All right, holdover Frenzied Swarm is big brain. That's great. Now, I know that makes killing my imp harder, but I'm just going to tell you, not losing my floor is more important here. Full stop. It's just full stop. Now, what is in this trinket shop that I care about? Am I going to re-roll this? Yes. Okay, I don't care about it. I was, because it could have been Ashes of the Fallen. There are high rolls here that would have been outrageous. I have to dupe something here, right? So if I do 5 space on my floor. Now, what if I... Hear me out. What if I throw away Solgard? What if you throw away Solgard and you make another guard here? Another man. It's definitely not another imp. I mean, I guess it could be. I like the extra 2 hits on the floor, though. What if you throw away Solgard? We dupe the Horned Warrior here, we make another one, and we just go crazy? I actually think this is super correct. We just throw away Solgard. Again, I mean, Cold Channel, I guess, he kind of just goes away. It's fine. Monster Train, baby, or whatever it is. Yeah, we make another big man that hits twice, and a small man that hits twice. Sure. 205, we did it. We are incredible. I should take this -1 while I can. Make Last Stand cheaper. This is a good payout card. I'm liable to play this early, right? As opposed to late, so I can scale and get damage into the boss fast before Relentless. And I also think this puts me over mini-boss territory really quickly. Yeah, I could do it on March of Shields. I think Last Stand is correct here. We're going to do that. And then I think I save the rest of my money. That's what? 8, 9 hits on Golden Vault? I guess I can technically... No, I can't. It puts me under, right? Yeah, it's 9 hits on Golden Vault. I'll take it. I mean, I think we get there. Yeah, alright. Chase, let's go. 205 out of 100, sure. This is a weird run. I don't really know what to say other than this is a weird run. Glad I took Ember, by the way. That's a really correct choice. Okay, so we play Queen's Imp. I have a lot of nonsense on this turn. Wow, I have so much stuff. I play... Wow, okay, we're going to do Solgard middle. I'm going to play Horned Warrior, Horned Warrior, Horned Warrior, Fledgling Imp, Important Work, Fledgling Imp here, and we just casually do 375 to the boss on turn 1. Really good. Now he's going to probably cut there. Yeah, of course he does. That's okay, because I can play Fledgling Imp, and he scales, and it's good. Now in middle, I can do Offering Token. Ooh, my goodness, that Important Work is huge. We're going to take the Titan's Tooth here. I think this is the important pickup. This kills the entire back. Solid. I guess I could have forever consumed a little earlier, but it's fine. I'm going to Important Work upstairs. That's value. Fledgling Imp. That's true. I'm going to play a card that has 2 cost here. So we're going to play the Guardian's Aim of the downstairs, I believe. This saps the Pyro Wings down so I don't lose Ember. I can then incant upstairs for free. I value my +2 armor on the floor. And I'm going to shoot the boss, I think. Yeah, seems good. He should go upstairs. Or not. Wow, okay. Strange. We have the Frenzied Swarm, so we're okay throwing away on this floor, I think. I think the pickup here is it Last Stand time? No, we're going to save Last Stand for Relentless because we're losing our mid-floor here. I guess I could save this turn. Save Solgard and then bait a little more. It's not a bad call. So you play Fledgling Imp downstairs, you get him shot. We then... Ancient Synergy in middle, I think, is the correct choice. I'll take the March of Shields upstairs, and then I Frenzied Swarm middle. I'm a little worried about these enemies leaking, though, right? I'm going to do it. I think it's correct to do. There's a reason we did it. He goes middle again. Wow. All right. Fair enough. We do Fledgling Imp upstairs. Yes. I think we shoot the Fledgling Imp. Yes. We play some Queen's Implings middle. Yes. Get them out of here. And then we Frenzied Swarm up top. This kills everything because my units are not dying now. Yeah, there's enough hits there. It's a lot of Frostbite. He's going to cut it. He goes upstairs, I think, here. He has to. Pretty sure. Good call. We Fledgling Imp this. I actually think I drop in the Welder Helper here. But I want to save the Ember Drain. This is important. So we Fledgling Imp, bring it back. I'm going to drop in the Welder Helper in the middle here. It's a good little vessel for stuff. Then we Fledgling Imp. Clearing that. I can now Impalate here. Yes, and now I can Frenzied Swarm here, which saves some HP too. I don't lose the Fledgling Imp here, but we do 516 to the boss. I don't even think about mid-floor because it's gone. Goodbye, mid-floor. I shoot my own Imp because Monster Train the video game. Yes, we shoot our own Imp because Monster Train the video game. Now I click Last Stand, maybe? It's going to be Shark middle. I think he has to... This baits Seraph here to middle. So I think this is Last Stand's turn. We get a good burst on this one. Which clears the floor. I get the armor, and then I Frenzied Swarm here. I think he has to go middle now, right? Yeah. And then he goes Relentless. So we are golden, is what that means. Now I need to scale, so I actually think tanking a hit here is probably okay. Right? Yes, I believe so. We will play Queen's Impling, Fledgling Imp, Ancient Synergy here. Right, we do Fledgling Imp. Takes that hit. I trade 12 here, but I'm okay with it. I do think there's a lot of value in not Titan's Toothing middle, because I would like my man to die, so I don't take the Ember Drain. I can now Titan's Tooth bottom floor, which is good value for that floor, and then we do not Frenzied Swarm on the main floor. We do it on bottom, I guess, for an extra +1. Cool. I think we're okay now. He has to go Relentless. We're just going to Fledgling Imp. We're going to Important Work. We're going to Fledgling Imp, but not. I will play the Queen's Impling middle. I guess I could do Guardian's Amulet and get away with this, right? Yes, actually. That lets me play Fledgling Imp one more time, which is huge. And then we Frenzied Swarm. Excellent. One more Fledgling Imp. Every Fledgling Imp is important here. I'm going to draw first. See what I hit. I have a self-ping here, which is very good. This means I can get away with what I want, which is March of Shields, Fledgling Imp. Actually, I can get away with this Fledgling Imp anyway, yeah? Because it attacks into spikes. True. Actually, very true. We're going to respect middle. I'm going to do as much damage to these guys as possible, I believe. Although I do need to incant for armor. I believe it's important. As long as this 234 kills this man, I think hitting him once, it puts 234 into the boss here, right? It just does. And as a result, I also think flash freezing this guy in middle does it too. Yeah, that's value. Now I can Frenzied Swarm here because this imp attacks into spikes, which is killer good. Great news. Not that it really mattered, but you know, fair. And I think we get through it on sheer force of will. It's probably the only way I can really describe what we are doing here. Sheer force of will. Play the incants, Titan's Tooth, Frenzied Swarm. Looks good. It's good enough, right? It gets there. We take these. Cool, that's a victory. On Seraph, anyway. Give me blank pages or not. You know, it's fine. Monster Train. It's fine. I sometimes ask for too much from you, and, you know, it happens. It happens. Now, can I assemble the same nonsense? Turn 1, Frenzied Swarm is great. Not a single one of my Horned Warriors on turn 1. Wow. We're going to Shark downstairs. I'm going to Solgard downstairs, I think. Sure. What a weird turn. I don't get any of the good stuff here. I guess Weird. This is very bizarre. I'm going to Queen Zimpling upstairs and then kill it? Okay, we get a Horned Warrior at least. This leans me into playing upstairs. I was like, I guess I play all these spells downstairs, but with at least one Horned Warrior, I'm on board with this. I'm going to incant the heck out of this. I do think there is some serious value in... Yeah, it's just one shot coming in. Kind of crazy. I can play all of this stuff in order if I do Guardian's Amulet first. Interesting. I think I want a Guardian's Amulet first upstairs. The sap maybe matters into Relentless here. I draw fast enough I might hit it. Yeah. This lets me March of Shields on the man. I could ping bottom floor a bit. I don't think so. I'm just going to incant armor, I think. Shoot the boss here. And then we Frenzied Swarm for the 260 there. It'll do. It'll do. We at least clear the other nonsense here, right? It's now guard. I think we play 2 Queen Zimplings. Right? They die to the boss because of the days, so they never swing, and then we Frenzied Swarm upstairs. It's weird, but it's true. Okay, I do need to kill these units to the best of my ability. So we are for sure going to be playing what? I think you Queen Zimpling in front. Nope, because that Queen Zimpling lives. Nope, because that Queen Zimpling dies to the Extinguish. We're okay. I then come downstairs, and I Forever Consumed for 2. Yes, split anvil value. Good. It's also tossed a little bit of Frostbite there. I think we have to Titan's Tooth upstairs, no choice. Good. It would be nice to impalate downstairs. I'll give you that. That floor is a little scary. We'll do it. It's a little more Frostbite. We will still Frenzied Swarm upstairs, saving that 13 cleave. Now, do we deal with this next floor? Maybe not. I think it's going to depend on if I bottom deck my imp. You know what? Sometimes Monster Train hates you. Sometimes Monster Train loves you. This man attacks into spikes. It's incredible. We love to see it. I'm going to last stand immediately here. This is the scaling I need to not lose. And then I'm going to Frenzied Swarm and we cruise. Yeah, it's not beautiful, but it's enough. It's the way I'm going to describe it. It's not pretty, but it's enough. We for sure need to Fledgling Imp scale here. No choices. I wish to March of Shields. I wish to incant. Oh, how interesting. They have spikes. It's actually really good. So I can play Welder Helper and it dies. Offering token past something here. Yeah, it's just going to be Forever Consumed. Fine. You play the Fledgling Imp here. and then we Frenzied Swarm, and the imps kill themselves because of spikes, which is incredible news. Which is actually exactly what I wanted. We got armor into the front. We're looking okay. I think that initial burst is going to be good. Yeah, we actually clobber the mini-boss too, which is beautiful. Right? And now I have no tricks here in the sense of nothing I could really do to stop whatever's going on. Like, playing the imp here does not help me, actually. But I do enough damage right now. I'm going to play off the Guardian stuff. I guess I'm going to play at top floor just for the 2 armor, right? I don't see a reason to do something else here. Fine. Do I eat the 9 for the extra imp play here? I don't think so. I don't think it's right. Oh, he's got his trample anyway. It, like, literally does not matter. So we have course. We just go upstairs and we Frenzied Swarm it. For sure, yeah. Save at full HP, yeah. That's good. It's a good thing I made a 3rd Horned Warrior, huh? Cool. We Fledgling Imp. That's good. I wish to play all of my spells now, so I will do so. I play Crypt Builder. Okay. I now can play Ancient Synergy. Okay. I now wish to flash freeze something that I would like to die. How many hits am I doing? 216 by 6? That's pretty darn good. I'm gonna flash freeze, I think, for Incant here. Oh no, we have to actually shoot our own imp, right? Yes. Don't forget to self-kill imp. Good. And then we Frenzied Swarm. Cool. Am I gonna win Relentless? Maybe not. This is a good turn, though. We'll take these. I'm gonna important work it. Let's do it. I'm gonna do it again. Important work it. Great. I'm now gonna Titan's Tooth here. This pushes a good number through to the boss. 556 on this turn. And he attacks into spikes, which is brilliant. Incredible, which means I can Frenzied Swarm here comfortably. And yeah, we're looking good. I mean, when you do 616 to the boss like that, that's looking pretty solid, yeah? I here can do it again because the imp attacks into spikes. Good. Right, so you do Fledgling Imp. We Crypt Builder here. It flips it. I can Ancient Synergy here. I mean, I guess I could actually just March of Shields and self-ping it, which is almost certainly correct here. Interesting. We're doing 1,000 damage there. I could stop a curse. What's my next turn looking like? Guardian's Amulet? That's an interesting question. I could eat this hit, stop a curse, or I could incant a bunch. And then I think the play is you self-ping. I think we just play it normal, right? Don't do anything too fancy here. We March of Shields a man forward. We self-ping here because this man will kill the mini-boss here. And then we Frenzied Swarm up top and just save all that HP. I think that's really gotta be it, right? Like, I take curses here, but I think we get through this off the back of just, like, a disgusting number of stats. Yeah, and we do. It's as simple as Fledgling Imp, Weight of Contrition, Frenzied Swarm here. And it's enough. It's enough. It gets us the kill. Honestly, great work. Really good. I mean, it's enough damage. We do a ton of damage here. So, looks solid. 205 out of 100. Yeah, seems reasonable. Didn't even have to rely on ye old Golden Vault, which is great news. So, I think that worked out. Golden Vault did save us, like, I want to say, maybe like 30 health over the run. We definitely took some hits onto it. Pretty solid, all things considered. Turns out, starting with Fledgling Imp, seeing an early Endless is powerful. Let's go to the run summary. This is a very classically treated, very bad clan combo because you have a forced incant champion and a forced unit start. Now, you saw what I did in the end. I just yeeted Solgard to the abyss and played a 3rd Horned Warrior. It's good, it turns out. It's good. Now, I could have put Quick in this guy because ultimately I did see the holdover on Frenzied Swarm and I went with that for survivability because thank you, Frenzied Swarm. We could have gone with things like a double stack here as well and just played a bunch of these, made 2 of them or something, and then we could have self-infused on Ring 8, some kind of an imp nonsense to reach 200. And then at that point, we would have had 4 days in our rotation, which is essentially similar to what we did here. That might have been just as strong. I mean, obviously it's weaker because we have 1 fewer Horned Warrior, so we're going to skate a little bit. We're going to have Solgard on the floor. We're going to hope for the best. It's not ideal, but that was an option as well. Split Anvil did great work. You saw me articulating those turns at the end, using Split Anvil to play all my cards. It's really important, by the way. I like this relic a lot from a run building perspective. You start with it and you go, all right, I mean, I just take some big cards here and I can play them all pretty much, even with only 1 setup of Ember. Which, by the way, taking this Ember was super important. Hitting 4 Ember on these combats was really critical for me, I think. Otherwise, a lot of turns looked bad, but clean up quite a bit. And you know what? Titan Sentry, I'm still glad to have taken this guy, right? I think you could have won with that Icy Silliphite for the record, but we ended up not having to look for multi-strike, which let me go to a lot of magic shops. I think this ended up better, right? Yeah, I think it ended up better. Pretty good stuff. Solid run. I think I did a good job managing that. It brings us up to 19 wins. So I'll let you go there. So hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like or a dislike if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.